making Thursday, things we're making Thursday, yeah. Things we're making Thursday, things we're making Thursday, things we're making Thursday, yeah.
Hi, this is Heather from Strings and Threads. Welcome and thank you so much for being here. Guys, I'm gonna need an intervention. I'll explain it in a minute, but I'm a little bit out of control. I'll explain that in a minute. Today is Things We're Making Thursday, and that's a year-long collab. And what we do is each month we choose a free pattern and we make it throughout the month and show our progress every Thursday. And then the last Thursday of the month, we show our completed projects. I put together a slideshow of everybody who has put, either sent me pictures or posted pictures in our Facebook group. Jenna from Jenna's Stitches was so nice and made a Facebook group for us. If you would like, you may go over there and join in with us. It's listed in my description below. And the jingle that we have, which makes me feel so official. It feels like this is a real big official thing because we have our own jingle. Jess from J Hook Magic and her husband made that jingle for us. They composed it. So this month's pattern is Gary the Giraffe. And here's how it looks. And the yarn that I decided to use is something that I had gotten from Hobby Lobby when they were having their huge sale not that long ago. I got Cozy with a Twist, and then this is the name of the color. I can never say that word right, so I'm just gonna not attempt it. This yarn is usually $6.99, but I got it for $1.87, so that was a good price. They only had 4 skeins of it left, so I bought the 4, but of course I bought it before I knew that I wanted to use it for this. So when I looked at the pattern and I looked at how much yarn I had, the pattern said that you needed more yardage than what I had. And so last week I had said, oh, maybe I'll make him shorter. I'm not really sure what I'll do, but I had a whole week to think about it. And I thought, this is how I'll handle it if I don't have enough yarn. I will start by making all of the pieces that absolutely have to be the main color. So I did the arms, the legs, the head, and the ears, their horns. I know that there's an official name for them, but I'm not, I don't know what that official name is. And then even though it's going out of order of what the pattern said, I would do the body last. And one thing that is good to know about doing amigurumi, in most cases, they have you make all the pieces and then you sew them together. So it really doesn't matter in most cases which order you go in. In the case of Gary the Giraffe, it doesn't matter if you start with the body, start with the head, start with, and end with whatever body part. It doesn't matter. You're making all the pieces and then sewing them together. So the reason why I saved the body for last was because I thought if I don't have enough yarn, the way I'm really going to handle it, which I thought would be cute, would be to start on the body, and then wherever I ran out of yarn, I would just use any other kind of yarn and make it look like he's wearing a shirt. So that was going to be my solution. But it turns out that I had this much left over. So here's why I need an intervention. I absolutely could not stop making him. So here's how my Gary turned out. And I'll turn him around. I could not stop making him. So here's like an example of what I was talking about. So if I only had enough yarn to come to here, I would have just picked another yarn from my stash, anything. It could have been any scrap yarn, and used it to go all the way up to make it look like he was wearing a shirt with a turtleneck. But he's so cute. His head is slightly floppy. I think I probably should have stuffed his neck more, but when he sits, he just looks so cute. Oh, and he's huge. I knew he was going to be big, but I wasn't expecting this big. So he's going to stay at my house because, to be honest with you, if I was to do a giveaway with him, I have no idea how I would even ship him. I don't even think I have a box that would be big enough to put him in, and it would probably cost me a fortune. So I was so addicted to doing that pattern. I went into my stash, and I have a lot of this kind of thread yarn for two reasons. Years ago, when my boys were very young, you know, I stayed home with them before they went back to school. I used to crochet Kelly dolls. Kelly dolls were about this big, maybe. I used to crochet dresses for them and sell them on eBay. And you use this kind of thread to make those dresses because it was a small doll. And also the local store that I have here called The Art of Recycle, they sell tons of this thread really cheap. I mean, I've gotten huge spools of them because then they just sell them by the weight. You know, they'll say it's a certain amount per pound. So I got this one, and this one didn't have a label on it because it's just, you know, The Art of Recycle. It's kind of like a secondhand store for art supplies. They have paints, they have sewing supplies, they have safety eyes, they have yarn, you know, they have all kinds of stuff. So this is the weight of this, which I think would be similar to this one. This is crochet thread. And this is size 30 crochet thread. And I used a micro crochet hook. And these I got from my Grammy when she passed. I think I might have had like a small set of them, but she had a lot of them. I think she used to make doilies. She made a lot of different things, not just doilies, but I think she also made a lot of doilies, and she would use these really tiny hooks. This says 7. There's no millimeter label on it. It just says made in the USA 7. And on this side, it says the same thing, made in the USA 7. I doubt if you could probably see it. I'm guessing there's a glare. I don't even know if it's right side up. So, and then using the same exact pattern, I made another Gary, but a mini version of him. And I'm going to make more. I'm going to start kind of doing variations of the pattern. I'm going to change up the pattern a little bit on other ones that I make. I'm going to try out different yarns. I'm going to try out different styles, different types of things. So that's why I said I need an intervention, because I'm kind of addicted to making these at this moment. So I hope everybody has a great day. Thanks for watching. Thanks for playing along with me. I'm sorry if you can hear it in my voice, but allergies are kicking in really hard for me right now. And so it's just been kind of feeling a little bit yucky. But, you know, that's just this time of year, and it'll be over soon. I hope everybody has a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.